heard the sound, it was bittersweet. Voices calling out from an aching heart, getting so much closer by staying apart, singing a song of hope and love that you heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. The streets are empty, but the sky is clear. You want somebody and can't have them near, taking shelter where you can when the world is at stake. Alone together, trying hard not to break, singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. A song for the lonely, the tired and the weary. A song for the broken, the mighty. Can you hear me? Get beyond our pride and greed. Share everything that we need. We won't be ignored. We won't be ignored. We will be restored. Singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard what I heard. I feel what you feel. We will survive. We will stay strong. 'Cause love is the word, and hope is the song.
Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town,
To feel-good stories and messages of hope.
a few jokes and live calling,
Highlighting local businesses.
discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Here is a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
The Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. Freddy. 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 Freddy, you have to get up. We've got a morning show to do.
Just give me 5 more minutes. Where'd I put my hat?
Come on, Freddy. You don't have time. Get out of bed.
I can never find my hat when I need it.
We'll get the hat at the studio. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pour yourself some coffee and get to the studio because it's time for the morning show.
Now where's my bell?
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Welcome. What happened? Welcome.
Good morning to you.
What was that? And then she's looking around. The board op is looking around like.
She's like, I haven't been here in a week and a half.
Right between the cut and the
Oh, because you're using the slider.
No, I'm using the mouse.
Right between A and B, and somewhere in the middle, it's
You know
like,
what's between A? What is between?
In between and she went all the way to Z.
What's in between A and B?
Nothing.
A minus.
I think that's Freddie's report card grade.
Seriously, what is between? You're a brainiac. What's between A and B?
You're talking about like grades wise?
Whatever, point A
What
to
is
point
it?
B.
Yeah, what is between A and B? When I say A goes to B, what's in between? A minus B plus?
The journey,
Oh.
the destination.
Infinity?
I was like, are you talking about
See your way out
driving
of
or?
here.
Infinity? The no man land?
It's like no man's land. It could be anything. Anyway, happy Thursday. Can you believe it's Thursday already?
I'm excited.
You're excited that it's Thursday?
Why are you
Because
excited?
you're off tomorrow?
Well, I've got a doctor's appointment, and then I'm going to go visit one of our former coworkers, Danny.
Yeah, we'll see about that because she canceled a meeting today because she's got a flat tire or something. So
She has no tires, so you may not be meeting her.
No, tomorrow.
You may not be meeting her.
We'll see what. Well, if not, then I've got something planned for the weekend.
What
Good,
do you
then
got?
do that because that seems to be your future.
happy Thursday to you. Did you recover from yesterday?
You know something? I was tired.
I was.
You guys got to go home. I was here with G-Men till 9 o'clock.
Yeah, by 7 I was out, and then I went for a walk and ate dinner, went to bed, done.
9 o'clock, we had Sarah Spirit Jr. She had a very busy show.
Yeah,
Very busy. She must have gotten about 52 phone calls.
nice.
Wow.
And a lot of write-ins, which was tremendous. And over 1,000 hits. I mean, her show does phenomenal on Wednesday night. And if you're looking for answers, you should tune into her. But the thing that I liked about last night was there was a lot of new people driving their cars and calling in,
Nice.
which is really, really what radio is all about. So when
Right.
you're on radio, I mean, social media is nice. This is fun. But real radio, to me, is phenomenal. And we sent out a new commercial yesterday about renting the studio.
Did we?
Really?
Yes.
I don't think I even saw
I
it.
think it's on the board.
Really?
Yeah, it's a brand new one.
Wow,
It is the
interesting.
coolest thing that they did. There was one for our relationship with South Florida radio.
That's the one I saw. I didn't see
This
the
is
other
a radio
one.
station per se. This is a radio station. Yes, it is. If you come in, I'll show you. Or renting out the studio, which is really cool.
Renting out
Interesting.
both?
Do you
this
see
one
it?
and.
I don't know if they
because
put it
I'm
on this board. I
checking.
think it's on the other board. We'll check.
Oh.
Huh?
Are you talking about renting this studio or the
Renting the
Voyant?
whole place.
The whole place.
We can rent this one too.
We're actually renting the whole place in July for some things.
You see, it's already happening.
True.
That was
There's
cool.
a podcast company
that,
coming
yeah.
from another state. I know you knew that.
I knew that.
I've got a great event for you guys for July 1st.
Does it have to do with pirates?
No.
Mermaids.
It has to do with the fantasy fair.
You're kind of right. It's National Fantasy Day on July 1st.
Wait a minute. What kind of fantasy we talking?
Like Lord of the Rings.
I don't do.
Is that like your deep passion of fantasy?
Growing up, I didn't have a lot of friends, so I made friends with the books in my local library.
That's good.
You made friends with the books?
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Books are your friends.
I've had fantasies with books. I don't know if.
Okay.
No,
I don't
grew up
know.
on classic English lit as a kid. You know,
You-
Robert Louis Stevenson, H.G.
English
Wells, Jules Verne, the guys who wrote, classic science fiction and horror.
Why don't you write a book?
I'm trying to.
What do you mean trying? You put words on a page.
I know, but see, that's one of my issues.
Right, but they have now this thing where you talk and it types.
It has no idea what it says. Like, what the heck are you talking about?
No,
Yeah,
no,
but it would
no.
understand you voice to text. It's like
Yeah, voice to
anything else.
text.
You could totally do
It's
that.
going, What are you talking about, Willis?
Dawn voice to text me sometimes, and you should see. She sounds like she's in outer space.
Gone. I always say gonna, and I guess it always says gonna, and I'm like, I can't send the word gonna to Gonna to a client. I can gonna send it to.
No,
nobody else I can gonna
The
send.
amazing thing is that you say comma, period, quotation, you
Yes.
put the whole
Yes.
thing in there. I
Yes.
can't do that.
Oh,
Yeah, I once was saying
I'm
to
done.
somebody
Because
that
it's
was
I
painting
can't
my Nerf
stand
guns
not
for a
having
film,
proper grammar.
And I went painting my Ned gun. I'm going, what the heck is a Ned gun?
You know, proper grammar, yes. We should do proper grammar, but to talk into a device.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
I mean,
really
it kind of
weird.
does it automatically.
No,
when
No, it
you-
doesn't. It just keeps going.
But you know what happens?
No,
when I
I've seen
leave
it
a
do
voice
periods
message?
and like.
Have you?
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
your phone
Like on
must
your.
be smarter than mine.
When I
Might
leave
be.
a voice message, so I find myself saying period, comma,
And a
quotations,
voicemail?
and because I'm so used to doing it.
I've seen
and
it
I
do
have
it.
to stop
That's
myself
hilarious.
when I'm
I
leaving
see
a
Your
it.
phone's
message.
got you trained.
Yes,
I seen
like
it
that
do it.
monkey, like Pavlov's dog.
It's
And
funny
then-
because voicemail now shows up. I don't know, like as a text. If you have like an iPhone,
I don't
it's
like it.
it's weird.
And I don't like that it gives me a summary because their summary is anxiety provoking to me, and
What
it's not
summary?
the
I
real
don't got no
summary.
summary.
When someone texts you and it's in your phone,
Mm-hmm.
it gives you a summary of what the text is, but it's not always an accurate summary. So
A summary. Mine doesn't
Yes.
do that.
Uh,
So
mine
you
gives
hit the
it to me.
button underneath. And
No,
it-
like I'm
it-
saying in voicemail. So
Yeah,
if someone
they're-
leaves you a voicemail now,
It
it'll
has a
come in as
summary.
like a text.
Yes.
Yeah, and you'll
Oh,
see.
no, I would hate that.
Yeah.
I erased
I
it.
mean,
I erased the whole text. I can't stand that.
Yeah.
My phone just updated last night. I have no idea what the new update is.
I'll give you one. We
Oh
did
my
this.
Well, no, actually,
I have been putting off my update on my phone because the last time they updated the UI, I hate it. I hate it. So
I know,
much.
they mess up the
make it
photo
worse.
gallery.
Yeah, but you have to do them.
worse.
yeah, you have to.
You have
what
to
they
do that
always
because the
say.
phone doesn't work
No,
right.
no, no. It's like I know, which is annoying because it's like
Turn on your camera. Let's see you. We
Oh.
haven't seen you in a week and a half.
I forget it.
And your mic is on, right?
Yeah.
You're not talking into outer space between A and B.
I'm talking into A.
NASA's
I
called her
swear.
because she's the next space cadet.
So you don't like it because it's. But you're very.
I have an Android. Okay, so the updated.
Oh,
the
forget
U-
about it. Conversation
Oh, no, no,
over.
no,
Yeah,
no,
you
no.
can't even say
They
anything.
updated the UI, right? So you know
Yeah.
how you used to be
You're
able
in
to get your notifications.
1927 now.
You know how you used to be able to get your notifications when you just swipe down? The new way they do it, you have to, if you swipe here, you get your notifications. If you swipe here, you get everything else, the controls, the turn down the
That's
lights
Android.
and everything.
You have to swipe
That's
in the right
Android.
place?
Yeah, you have to swipe in the right place. And they hid the controls to change that so deep in
Why?
the phone. I don't know.
It's an Android.
What was the issue? I am never getting an iPhone.
Why are you getting an Android?
I
It
mean,
doesn't
low
work.
key, even though I've only had an iPhone and only ever would want one, Androids are better
Thank you.
in a way.
They're better.
Like if you do the research, because iPhone is just simplicity. It's just very easy to use. You cannot do the amount of stuff you could do on a Samsung. The camera quality, forget it. iPhone hasn't gotten better in years. They always go by, oh, the new chip and
What are you talking
It's
about?
1
it has
gram.
not
This
got
is 4K.
It's 1 gram thinner.
4K. My
on the 16,
butt.
on the 16,
Hey,
you
you
got a
guys
16.
know I do.
I have a 15. It's not
She has a
much.
16. It
But
is
you have a Pro,
4K
so maybe it's
quality.
slightly better. I have the
I don't
regular
know, I
size.
do,
The lighting is still off,
There's-
though.
Haven't you seen the discourse nowadays? It's like this. The iPhone
Discourse.
17 is literally iPhone 16.
plus
Just
the price.
higher, just higher
Way
price.
higher, and
it's
apparently
just
it's like paper thin.
It's like 1 gram thinner. And it's
Yes.
and it has a less battery. So if you want more battery life, you have to now
buy
like a separate thing.
I
for it.
actually
I'm
had
like,
to buy an extended battery when I
Yeah.
was in Paris because my battery was dying. There was no place to charge it, and I was like these other tourists. I had to walk into a battery.
setup.
It wasn't that. I just ran out of battery power, and the phone's a month old.
I don't order my phone online. I go to the store, and I've been going to the same lady, and she hooks up my case, my thingamback jacket here. She put my new battery extended life in this. All of the bells and whistles. I says, I don't want to see you for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
So when I finish with this,
might
I'll
not
come
have a
back.
choice.
No, and everything. I don't do what you guys must buy it online.
no, I went into the store. And
I
got
buy
it.
mine from
okay.
Apple
Well, I go to the
when I
store.
finance it through Apple.
And it's already, we're getting close to doing it because the case is beginning to do its thing now. My phone, she does everything that I wanted to do. And she
Does she have
says,
a name?
Huh?
Have you named your phone?
I-
It is a deep
my,
relationship.
my phone is called phone.
Again, I'll always have an iPhone, but I do know there's just a lot more
No,
features a
that's a
Samsung could
misconception.
do.
That's a misconception.
It's not a misconception. I own an
You
iPhone.
sound like Obama with his BlackBerry.
No.
You know, the last time I was up in Orlando, I got a new case for my phone.
Of course you did.
Of course you do, because you would like to spend all your money on
On
fruitless
pirate things. Is there any other thing that you like besides Pirates and Fantasy Fest?
I love video games, books, movies.
Pirate video games?
Okay, tell me about the
Pirate
new
books.
Nintendo Switch that everyone's going crazy
Oh,
for.
jeez.
Oh my
My
God.
little cousin has a Nintendo, but like the first one. I just bought him a game.
I haven't played a Nintendo since the N64.
Is
Giovanni.
it geared for more young people?
I think so because
You
I
a
don't-
gamer?
No.
You a gamer?
I get, unfortunately,
I'm not a game. I have a
motion
PS4,
sickness
but I'm not.
so
I
quickly.
wouldn't call myself a gamer.
Giovanni, when you come
I like
in
playing
here,
it.
Freddie, can your connections get me? No. What are you, 12?
I have to tell you, I have never, no food shaming, see one person his size put down the amount of food that he can put
They
down.
always do.
Unbelievable.
Abdullah?
I'm so jealous.
But
I'm so
Yeah, it's not fair.
Abdullah's a little bit more
You
robust
see
than
the food on
Giovanni.
me. Okay, if I ate
Yeah,
as
we
much
could
as he
use
does, you
Giovanni
see
as
the
a
food
lo-
on
as a
me.
as a
But-
as a javelin.
But his sandwich and your 12 dozen cupcakes, you know, the nutritional
How's the
value
cupcake
between
going?
those two.
I told you
I
I'm on
eat
a
healthy,
diet,
and I
okay? I'm on a
cannot
diet.
like I cannot eat the way Giovanni or any of them do. I'll gain 10 pounds right back.
Yeah,
And
No,
I-
Giovanni's not on a diet.
No, I know, but I'm saying if I were to eat what he ate, like I can't be
But
skinny.
you eat
like,
lettuce
I'll-
and drink water.
Yeah,
never seen
exactly.
any-
That's why I'm losing weight, but I could not like go back to eat. Like I
You know-
can't eat like that. And
My brother
and not
actually,
gain
my
weight.
brother went to the University of Central Florida's hotel management. You know what their mascot for their football team is? The fighting manatee. And my brother goes, the manatee is my spirit animal. Swims laps all day, eats nothing but lettuce, still fat.
There you go. Yeah, I was wondering where the segue
I guess
to
I'm a
that
manatee
one is.
too.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's nothing better than being
Now,
a manatee.
I'm gonna
They're
tell
like
you,
the
the-
squishy,
the-
cutest thing.
The metabolism of what you eat is the important part of this. Do you know you can actually gain weight eating salad?
Yeah,
You
if
can't
your
because
body
of the
can't
salad.
Because it's
It
not
doesn't
always about what you
metabolize.
eat; it's how much you eat.
And it's the timing of when you eat it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you sound
If you
like Mom.
eat before 6 o'clock, you're in good shape. If you eat after 6, you
I don't
better
have
do
a
what
choice.
she does.
Yeah.
You gotta run and do this and run on the
I
Alps.
do. I mean, I do either do cardio like 3 miles or I go to the gym
A day?
every day.
Or you do 3 miles every day?
I mean, if I don't go to the gym, like
In
I'll
my
either
boarding
do the
school, I used to
gym
run
and do
5
weight
miles
training,
every
or
day.
I'll do cardio and do 3 miles.
Every day. 7 days a week.
No, not every day. Maybe like 5 days.
In my boarding school back
He
in the
blew
day.
out his whole theory. Now he can say nothing to you. Look,
Why?
Now he's like
I
silent.
don't believe her.
I totally believe her.
I'm gonna have-
Absolutely.
She's
Why
got a
am
gym in her
I
apartment
lying?
complex.
What am
It's
I
not a lie,
lying
I
for?
think you're exaggerating
Well, actually,
too.
I go to Crunch. I don't use the gym in my
do you
apartment
think?
complex.
What can I tell you?
They don't have
to
enough
Publix?
equipment.
You go to Publix.
What's wrong?
No, go to Publix. No, I said I go outside. I go to Crunch. Like I don't use the gym.
okay.
And
I
then
know Crunch.
like the last 3 weeks, I haven't really been going to the gym because I haven't felt like it. So I just do
There
3.
you go. And
But
there you have
wait,
it. And
hold
there
on.
you have it.
You didn't let me
Hey.
finish. First
So
of all,
I've got 2 videos. for
I
you
said
guys.
if I'm not doing the gym, I'm doing cardio. So those last 3 weeks, I've been doing 3 miles almost every day.
That's amazing.
And then I eat, but I eat late because I get off, by the time I go to work.
I can tell you what the problem
So
is. 'cause
yesterday
I
we
like
went to Bramer's. We did a live shoot at Bramer's Brazilian Cuisine, and their croquettes amazing. Those little chocolate fudgy balls, incredible. And here, let me show the menu, Althea. Thank you. So we bring out all these desserts back, right, and the croquettes. Now Abdullah, it must be a holiday. He's fasting, but he only fasts until dinner time. So I see him leave yesterday with 7 of those round chocolate balls in a bowl, and I looked at him like,
Oh, brigadeiro.
yes. I'm like, dude, you can't take all of those home. This is for the crew. He's like, oh, okay, my bad. Let me put 2 back. He still walked
2
out
back.
with 5 of those chocolate fudgy balls.
He's a man after my own heart.
Unbelievable.
If you're taking candy, I'm gonna take 5 and leave 2 for everybody else.
We're gonna have to start putting a card, 2 per person.
They gave us, we bought 20. They must have given us 50 to
He
take
gave
back.
you extra.
They gave us an entire what are they called? Brigadeiro?
Brigadeiro.
Bring it
Oh,
down.
and it's literally what? Cocoa powder and condensed milk
Yeah.
rolled in chocolate
Ooh,
sprinkles.
Condensed milk. Oh my
Yes.
You missed
They're
it.
in
See,
the
but I don't like the
refrigerator.
chocolate ones. So I like the
And they're
dulce
cro-
de leche or like the coconut one they have.
Well, they have, yeah, they didn't give us those. They gave, I guess they must
I don't like
been sell- They
chocolate.
were selling pretty good yesterday. And you also missed the croquetas.
They were delicious,
and
weren't they?
Don't even
steak
start.
and
I'm
chicken.
upset I couldn't. You know what I mean? I wish this event was today because I love Brazilian food.
All right, so June
Oh, my
24th, we're
God.
back there. Take the day off.
She
and come.
can't. She's not even gonna be here. She's
You
gonna be.
don't get a day off?
No, she's gonna
On
be
Thursdays,
on
that's
vacation.
it.
You
Wait,
don't get
June
any-
20. No, I don't go till July 1st.
Tuesday, June 24th.
I can't
Tuesday,
take the
June
day off.
24th is our 9-year.
I don't have the day I don't work that day. I'll be there.
Good.
I'll
It's
be
our
there.
9-year anniversary party.
What
So
time
I was
is it at?
thinking of 12.
Of course.
I was thinking of like wine and dine with 9. Like what rhymes with 9? We need like. Remember last year we did our masquerade because it was our 8. Now we're on.
Oh, so you need a
I-
theme for 9?
I need a theme. So what?
I
Like
could come up
wine
with
and
a
dine.
theme.
Wine and nine.
Yeah, like wine and dine for
No,
9.
wine and
Wine
nine.
and wine.
Wine and
nine.
Wine and dine?
And nine.
Yeah,
Or
wine and
dine
dine for
and
And move
9.
the D out. So you know what I'm saying? So you take wine and you take dine and you move the D to the left and it says 9. So it's wine and 9.
Not wine. Wine.
Wine. But you have a D in there.
That would be
wine the
wine.
9. Wine the 9.
No,
that's right.
he's talking about in dine. I mean, I think you could just do
We're
wine
listening-
and dine for 9.
We're listening to
sounds
Freddie on
good.
English
For $9.
vocabulary.
Who came up with the masquerade?
Remember who did Grace?
Grace. Okay, so if you
And
do,
I'm the one that
But I like
helped
wine
is
and
this?
dine for 9.
but it's the same thing. So you take the word
But
dine
don't-
and you remove the D and you get
No.
you make the
Wine.
D transparent. And you went wine and 9.
The D-transparent.
Dine and wine for 9. I don't know.
I
Anyway,
like-
We're gonna be back at Brainerd.
I think
You
it's
can
wine and dine for
Women
9.
confused. This is why women
What,
should
$9?
never
Oh, women should never what? Here we go again.
be
Freddie.
involved
Oh my
in
God.
sports because you guys would confuse the baseball game. The
Sports.
football.
Okay, first of all,
Sir.
that
You are threading a thin line.
thin
on
line,
that
yeah.
right now, okay?
Talking about we can't be in sports. What's
You
wrong with
shouldn't
you?
be. Because you guys confuse everything. So you take a simple wine and 9.
You're the
because
one
it's
that's
the
confusing
9 year,
it.
and you make a wine and you vaporize
But you're the one that
D.
comes
What's on your
with
hand?
the
9 and dine.
No, what's on your hand? She wants to know. 41.
What is that?
You weren't here yesterday. It's a 41 club.
What does that mean?
You got a tattoo?
No, it's Sharpie.
Well, you weren't here either.
Oh, Freddie, let's go
It'll
get
be after-
tattoos for Friday the
I'll tell you during the
13th.
show. I
How
mean,
about-
during the
how about
commercial.
9 and dine.
I'll tell you during the
That
commercial.
sounds more catchy and it rhymes.
No, but I'm
9
saying let's
and
go.
dine.
You want to go?
Go where?
Friday the 13th to get $31 tattoos.
You can't. You
Why
can't
not?
afford it.
$31 tattoo?
You can't even afford a $29 tattoo.
Oh,
Where are
I
the $31 tattoos?
That's just the thing that tattoo shops do for Friday the 13th.
Oh,
Because
really?
it's like reverse.
Do you have one?
That's where I got this one last.
Let me see.
I got it for Friday the 13th.
If she ever
What
saw
the hell
me
is
with a
that?
tattoo.
It's a you already talked. It's an anatomical heart with
That
like
looks
flowers.
that looks like a lemon.
It does not look like a lemon.
That
It
looks like a lemon.
it looks like an anatomical heart.
All right, so I got big news for you guys. We were at Bramer's yesterday, Brazilian cuisine on Gateway.
Yes. Oh,
And
no.
one of our former guests
No.
came in,
Let's go to commercial
Rose
break.
Titus, and she is the head of Miss Senior Florida,
Yes.
which is a statewide competition for women over 60. However,
Like a pageant?
However,
Yeah, it's a
pageant.
pageant.
Oh, okay, cool.
They
It's a
have a
big
new
pageant.
category for men. So I think
Freddie, get in there.
I can't enter for another few years, but Freddie is over 60. So still got it. Mr. Senior Florida is looking for contestants.
Wait, they're not wearing speedos or anything, right? Because I
No
don't want to see
speedo
that.
for Freddie. So
Like a
I
bathing
think
suit.
Freddie should enter the Mr. Senior
I don't wanna see
Florida
that either.
contestant.
I'm gonna hang that up in my local 55 and older community.
It's at the Julius Littman Theater in North Miami Beach. You must
It's
be
big time.
You must be 60 years old and a U.S. citizen. It's Sunday, August 17th. You can apply online at MissSeniorFlorida.com. Women and men may apply. Applications are due by June 16th. So women may apply and
who may
men.
be there. The only reason that I would consider this is
She's trying to get Denzel Washington as the co-host. So Freddie's like
Denzel
Denzel.
if
all
Denzel's there, I'm gonna
in.
go in. All in. The problem is that I don't have a
He
talent.
doesn't have a talent is the problem.
What do
so
you
can we
mean?
get Freddie
I've
a
always
talent?
been
Learn the
sarcastic.
harmonica.
And there may be only 8 contestants. So
It doesn't matter. No talent
can you
means no
imagine?
talent.
Then you would go.
Well, he
to-
could just be sarcastic and do stand-up comedy.
That's what I said.
Everybody told me to do comedy yesterday. I
And
said,
then he goes on to the entire national pageant as the representative of Mr.
I'm not doing it.
Senior Florida.
You just
oh
terrified
my
me.
gosh, that would be so. It's probably New York, and all your friends from
It's
the
in
Bronx will
Atlantic
go.
City.
It's in Atlantic, so close enough. How amazing would that be?
Too amazing. I would never win.
Don't you think
I
you
got
should
no
try?
talent.
You are
I'm
hilarious.
talentless. So
Yeah, but it's
Stack
not. But if it's a
Stack your
pageant, they have different categories, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
So
think
you
should
may
do
not win in the
stand-up.
talent, but you might win they do like the personality where you answer questions, and you might win in other categories.
He can't go there because he'll get like.
I mean,
The way
sorry,
Freddy talks.
when you're talking about this, the first thing that popped in my head was miscongeniality.
All right, take it easy. Now you're going over to the deep side.
But don't you think he should enter? I
hold
think
on.
it would be great.
Absolutely.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You know, you're the second person that told me stack your hats.
Yeah.
So there's this
Really?
bit where you stack the hats, right? And every hat, you're a different
Wasn't that
personality.
a book?
That
Wasn't
would
that
be
a
hilarious.
children's book?
Yes, Caps
It'd be
for
funny.
Sale. I have that book actually.
It's a book?
Caps for Sale. It was one of my favorite books, and I bought it. My grandmother used to always say, books are your friends, and we'd read, and the monkey would be with the caps, and it was like the red cap and a brown cap and a beret cap, and all the caps he would sell until someone stole, the man was wearing it, and then all the monkeys stole his caps. They were in the trees, and he wanted them back, and
But I would wear a hat like a sombrero. I would be Puerto Rican. I'll be Jewish.
should do it.
How about that?
Yeah, that
And
would
then they
be
told me-
funny.
he would
Gio told
offend
me.
everybody in one fell
Gio
swoop.
told me to double tape the bell to my jacket and then the other bell.
Yeah,
and
hopefully you have the right audience.
all sorts of
'Cause
stuff. And
So you
I'm-
told Gio about it.
yeah. I walk around like this.
You should. We can get you probably a different kind of buzzer, so it'd be easier.
Someone would rip that off of him and be like, enough.
But this is all part of the stand-up comedy.
I think we should do it.
Have you?
Out of
he
your
could be
mind.
We'll
He
sponsor
could be
you.
like, was it George
That's right.
Wynn?
You'd have so how does it's just judges that vote, right? You have a
Yes.
panel of judges.
So no, so he tells me that what you do. It was he was talking with Rob this morning. He says that, and you have this beautiful woman walk by, and you do this bit. So here is an old man, and I'm supposed to have a cane and go, who needs this?
I've seen
Have
this,
you?
like, yeah.
Oh my God! They would throw all these
I've
bits
seen
at
this
me.
one bit where it's like
Yeah,
someone's
so you
in
can
a
do
wheelchair,
comedy.
a beautiful woman walks by and is like, ooh, and he just gets up and follows.
It's like in Doctor Strangelove when he stands up, I can walk!
That's right. You go, I can walk, and he says, "Wow, you got up really quickly." He says, "What do you do? Lots of things for you."
But I think it's a great opportunity. I'm so glad Rose came. And
Yeah, I'm
came
very
all the
happy,
way from
Rose. Thank
Miami.
you very much, Rose.
Rose is,
Do we
what'd you
have
say?
another
She's
flyer of
79.
that? Because I want to put it up in my
We
I
can
should
make
put it
a
in my
copy for
apartment
sure.
complex.
What?
We can make some copies, absolutely.
I put that in the apartment complex. There's not just young people in my apartment complex. There's a lot of.
So if you're
Older
over
people.
the age of 60, male or female, you may enter the Ms. Senior
Oh, well, I would-
Florida contest or the Mr.
All I
Senior
would
Florida.
need is to win this thing.
Oh my gosh,
Renown.
life changing.
He would
Life.
never
I would have to go.
altering.
talking about
I would
it.
have to go live in a closet somewhere.
That would be amazing.
No, it would not. So
Oh
We
my
put on a
gosh,
boat
just-
and goes, tell them to say hello.
just take it out of your brain, because I
Okay.
already know you.
Dress
she
for
was
success.
she was egging her on yesterday, and then she said, "Denzel, wait a minute, that changes the."
If I were
equation."
over 60, you tell me to enter.
I told you to enter the first
But
time.
I'm not 60 yet.
But you will win.
But I'm not 60, and I have no talents.
I wouldn't say that.
Well,
Being
you
a
got
parent
time to
is a
get some
talent.
talent.
I have
So,
time
you
for
know,
gaining
play the
talent. I got a
piano.
couple years to gain a talent.
I know I could show you lots of things for your talent, but that's that's a different take. But comedy is the only thing. She says, "Oh, you're funny." She tells me. I says, "I haven't seen you in 8 years, but thank you for saying."
That's hilarious.
I
All
say
right.
go for it.
Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, let's see what videos are trending in our studio.
Exactly.
More to come. We'll be right back.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
Love the Brooklyn Cafe? Don't miss out on some of the latest merch we have available. Need a new shirt? The Brooklyn Cafe has you covered. We have a variety of shirts in all sizes, ranging from the classic cafe shirt to the highly coveted colorful hot dog shirt. Need something for cold weather? Why not grab one of our cafe hoodies? Or you can snuggle up with one of our soft, silk, touch fabric blankets. The Brooklyn Cafe has everything you need, from clothing about the show to our signature coffee blends and mugs. Get it while supplies last.
Hi, I'm David Vito Quaderno, the owner of Xavier Restaurant in Meisner Plaza that is in front of Meisner Park. We're a Sicilian cuisine restaurant, so I'm Sicilian. I'm just arrived from Sicily. I live in Catania, the east coast of Sicily. We offer the traditional Sicilian cuisine with the traditional ingredients that I used to import from Sicily, from the cheese to the oregano to the anchovies and different kind of fish. This is a family business already from the 1897, so it's almost 130 years business, and we're offering here the best. This is the first restaurant in the United States, so I wait for you in Meisner Park to enjoy the best and the real Sicilian kitchen. Ask you to book your tables just to be sure that you will find a place for enjoy the real Sicilian kitchen. Thank you. For your reservation, you can call at 561-617-5424. We are open from Tuesday to Sunday from 4 to 9:30.
At Revive Air, we're revolutionizing indoor air quality with AirShield technology. Our commitment is clear, delivering advanced air disinfection solutions for healthier, safer environments across all indoor spaces. AirShield utilizes patented confined plasma field technology to neutralize viruses, bacteria, mold spores, allergens, and more, ensuring cleaner, safer air for everyone. Breathe safe with Revive Air. Visit airshield.com or call 608-807-8677 to learn more. That's 608-807-8677 to learn more. Revive Air, redefining clean air. Because you are what you breathe.
At Genix, we believe skincare should be both powerful and purposeful. Beauty doesn't fade, it evolves. Powered by women, made for everyone. Packed with bovine placenta, a rare regenerative ingredient rich in growth factors and nutrients. Infused with collagen peptides and hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, and coconut oil. Each ingredient is powerful on its own, but even better together. Feel the science, see the glow. Shop Genix now at genixbeauty.com.
Looking for bold, authentic flavor? Step into Bramer's Brazilian cuisine, where the vibrant taste of Brazil meets your favorite American classics. From savory churrasco to juicy burgers, every dish is made with passion. Hosting a party or a special event? We cater all occasions with incredible food that leaves a lasting impression. Our Boynton Beach location offers generous seating with a separate dining area for bigger parties. Come visit us in person today at 1035 Gateway Boulevard, number 201, Boynton Beach, Florida, 33426. Contact us by phone at 561-272-6377. Enjoy the Brazilian taste. Enjoy the Bramer's taste.
True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by AMP2 TV network, True Oldies is broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM for Stuart St. Lucie and the Treasure Coast. True Oldies FLA delivers feel-good music that spans generations.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome to the morning show with Dawn and Freddie S., the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
Make sure it has sound. Wacky Falls of the Week. What do you mean it doesn't come with sound?
Because the file is so
when
big.
When I downloaded it, the file ended up up being like so big that it just didn't come with sound. It was like, oh, do you want like an 18 something gigabyte file with like sound? I was like, let me just, because it took this entire time that the show has started, it's been downloading.
I always wonder what amuses people, and the fact that amuses people is shocking.
It makes you feel better about your own.
I mean, those that were just shown, no, but like people falling where they don't really get hurt, I think is so hilarious. As long as you're okay, I love I find it when I fall, I find it fun. Or you bump in
like,
your.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Yeah, like the ones where they try to stand on a chair to do something and they fall. Like I don't know. As long as they're not hurt, like I think it's hilarious.
Like me, I was I occasionally when I was a kid, I was late for like PE, and then you know how like in PE they make you run a lap.
Mm-hmm.
I was late, so I had to run. I didn't see the metal chin-up bar in the middle of the field.
Wow.
Ooh, that reminds me.
My forehead and
yesterday I was trying to get a cup of coffee, and this guy decides to stand in the doorway and then over by the sink. So I'm trying to walk around him, trying to maneuver around him, and every time I go to the fridge, he's in the way. So I said, Michael, stand over there. Move back. Keep going. Keep going. Stand there. Don't move. That was a moment. Could have used that. Who walked in? Was that radio?
I think it was Maddie, yes. I don't know where she is, though.
Maddie!
All right, did we have other videos that we sent over? All right, let's see what we got.
Let's see. There is a... let's do... This hoodwinked one, I don't... We've got to
follow them, boys.
So this is us after coffee.
Stop. We have to see it.
Richie, get down the mountain. You got to stop those cops. Run them off the road, dangle a donut in front of them. I don't care. Just tell them they're going the wrong way.
Easy peasy, boss. Leave it to me. You'll never catch them in time.
Is that coffee? I can't believe I'm saying this, but drink up. We may want.
This is how I think my mom reacts after she drinks coffee, because she
That's
chugs that all day. Hi.
Wow.
Go get him, boy.
See, that one I like. That's a good one.
Reminder of you?
That's us after coffee.
That's pretty good. That was a good one.
You know, I told you I did really well with espresso when I was overseas, so I decided to have it this morning. Not a good idea.
Why?
I don't know. It's just something different about the coffee there versus the coffee
What
here.
espresso are you buying?
This was Cafe Bustelo.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That was, I think there I had Lavazza, which was maybe because it's only this much, and maybe American-sized coffees are that much bigger, is that much more saturated with
Where did you get it
caffeine.
from?
I mean, have you guys ever had the Puerto Rican coffee?
That's Bustelo. Where did you get it from?
I had it in the K-cup.
Oh, you can't. You have Bustelo in a K-cup. You got to get the little plastic foil.
What plastic foil?
It comes in a brick, and you cut it
I
open.
have that, and then you got to really brew a whole pot.
Well, you could take a spoonful.
Or just get the one that you put on the stove.
Yeah.
Like
So I had it in a K-cup,
Yeah, but I don't think
and I
she's
even
gonna
made
do
it
that.
small. By the time I left this morning, I was like this.
Well, it's rocket fuel.
Oh my gosh, 100%.
Yeah, because you had that espresso in Europe, which is watered down version.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you need to drink decaf.
But that's all just chemicals.
So is what you had this
I would
morning.
think the coffee's better over there than
It was
is.
better over there than here.
Not watered
They
down.
don't make it strong because they want you to smoke the cigarette. Everything is a cigaretto. The siesta. Do they do the siestas in France too?
Yeah.
I don't know if they do siestas,
4
but
o'clock?
they shut down and dinner doesn't reopen till at least 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Really?
So they have a siesta.
But you can
Sometimes
have
2,
lunch until
sometimes
4 or
4.
5, but then the restaurants close and dinner doesn't reopen until 8.
And how long is lunchtime? It ain't an
Forever.
hour. It's for like forever.
It's like 2 hours, yeah.
Oh, lucky.
It's like 2 hours.
So when
yeah.
we used to do business in Europe, well, we're gonna go to lunch. It's I see you tomorrow, because they stay forever.
I wish we had that here. Like my job is so strict when it comes to
What are you
like
doing? What's your job?
Oh, reservations agent for NBC Sports.
Are you still doing that? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know Tiger Woods?
No.
Do you have access?
Probably.
Yes, I need to talk to you. Oh my God, that's who the connection was.
Maybe.
It's her. She told me. Maybe.
No. I've known some of my other people. Like sometimes they'll type in chat. They're like, "Oh my God, I just booked for so and so." I'm like, "Who?" Okay. I have spoken to the manager of Tyler the Creator. So he was apparently coming to whatever to golf in the area, and I was like, he was, oh, what are some recommendations? And I was like, he wants to play. I don't know if this was true. He could also be lying, but he was like, yeah, he wanted to play, and I just recommended a couple of courses, and I was like, hey, it's pretty late though, they're closed, so call them in the morning to find out more, because I think they wanted to kind of like maybe shut down the whole course for him. I don't know. But
Tiger Woods' son is the hottest thing on the circuit now. He just won his first.
Oh really?
So now everything
I'm
is
not
Tiger
big,
Woods' son.
even though I work for golf, I'm not big into watching golf.
Yeah, but you know contacts.
Yeah, contacts.
Yeah, you sent some videos over.
Oh, wait, before we got
Wait a
to
minute, I
that,
said
before
what
that
now?
though, someone did comment here that they would pay a gypsy soul, if you're still here, they would pay to see you, and that you in the contest, and you can tell jokes to win.
Denise Marsh would pay to see you as Mr. Senior Florida. Denise, thank you very much.
Whoa! I gotta walk around with one of those stupid sash things that says Mr. Senior. No,
It's probably a hat. I don't think they give men a sash.
Yeah, they give him a sash.
No,
I've seen them.
I mean, they
Yeah,
do.
I don't know. I mean
you're
nothing.
gonna do the whole circuit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All the publicity circuit.
all of it,
TV,
every state. I'm gonna go to
radio.
every gray hair state and say, "Yo, power to the people."
Can you imagine if you actually won?
Power
Mr.
to the
Senior?
old.
It might just be you entering to win.
Oh Lord.
Come on, Freddie, do it for here. Come on.
And
Okay, do one for the team.
Mr.
Denise,
Santori,
yeah,
exactly.
Mr.
Take one for the
Santori,
team. Exactly.
Mr. Santori. Even though you were the only one that applied, nah, you lose.
You would imagine he's the only one that applies
And
to
I don't
by
win.
default.
And I don't win. No, and I don't win.
That'd be even funnier.
I don't win. That
You're
says
like,
what? I didn't win.
That's like something out of a comedy movie.
They'd be like, okay, anybody else?
Do they say
Like-
how many contestants there usually are?
8.
Right now, there's only 8 for the senior women. I don't know how many they have for the men.
9.
Probably not.
It might just be you, and then you would win.
Come
You
on,
would be the
win by
representative
All right,
for
put me in.
Florida.
Come on.
All right, we're gonna
Put me
sign
in.
them up.
Sign
We'll
me
sign
up.
them up. Yeah.
Really? You're gonna do it?
See, Gypsy even said, I will
We'll
serenade
go to the
you."
gym and work
Oh,
out.
Denise is gonna serenade you.
What?
Denise is gonna serenade you.
What? What's that mean?
She's gonna sing to you.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be the biggest crowd of supporters. He walks out. He's the only one there. We're like,
Yeah, that might persuade the judges too, like
August
hearing the
17th.
crowd cheer for you.
Can I
There'll be
have
a lot
my
of
own
us.
theme music? Can I get theme music?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Where's Maddie? I had a thing about Maddie. Do you remember the song Radio with what was her name? Whitney Houston? No.
Yeah.
Was it Whitney?
We need a copy of your birth certificate. Do you have that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's happening, guys. It's
That's what I'm
happening.
saying. Must submit a copy of birth certificate, Ms. SeniorFlorida.com.
Not for nothing, but you would do anything in your power to humiliate me.
I think it's
It's
great.
only
It's the old married
humiliating
couple
if you
philosophy.
think
Torment
it's
each
humiliating.
other.
If you own it,
I do.
you own it. No, if you
I
walk
own
out
the
there,
humiliation.
You own it, yeah, exactly. Then it's not humiliation. You own it.
Do you feel that way after you eaten 6 donuts?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I do. I'm like, damn, I feel great. And then I go to sleep.
How can you sleep after 6 donuts?
Like a baby.
Really?
I don't dream
You
of
get the
nothing.
itis.
Get the what?
The itis.
The hell is that?
The itis is like when you've eaten so much and it just helps you, like it makes you fall
Like
asleep.
you're just in a sugar coma.
Yeah.
Sugar coma.
Or the
Itis.
Let me
tryptophan
tell you,
after
when I had
Thanksgiving.
those 6 cupcakes, I didn't dream of nothing. I woke up, I was like, ooh, I feel great.
Did you?
Yes, I felt amazing.
I gotta tell you, the only reason that I even crack jokes is because I have you guys. And you guys do the funniest things. I just highlight it. Like eating 6 cupcakes and
So
waking up like
just
Superwoman.
well, you've heard a million stories, so
Millions.
You know,
Well, that's-
Sally
that's
and
why-
well,
that's why I
not
think
literally, but like
stand-up
you've
comedy is
heard.
so
Millions,
great,
I have.
'cause
Okay, well
there's
there you
truth
go.
in it.
Right?
Use
I
that.
say the reason I like stand-up comedy or any kind of humor is there's truth in it. The people in the audience laugh because they relate to it.
Even your facial expressions are funny.
Exactly.
She's saying you have a funny face. Okay.
I'm funny faced, senior, me and Denzel, baby. Gonna play basketball in Pelican Bay.
Like, for example, I have my own stories. Like, for example, my mom grew up the eldest daughter of Italian-speaking immigrants in the steel mill community, right? And because of that, we joke that she's still like that even though she doesn't live there anymore. So we go, Mom, you're being blunt. I am not blunt!
And there you have it.
You just proved our point.
You just blew out everybody else's ears that were
Yeah.
listening. I hope
Now
everybody
we don't have any more mics.
I hope no one has AirPods in
What'd
right
you
now.
say?
You know, the problem with being funny is that I have a little Alzheimer's. I can't remember the jokes.
You do not.
I can't. I have to sort of make up the end.
Well, you
Where
have
was I
time
going
to
with
get
that?
ready for it. Write some stuff down. Let's go.
You can practice.
Exactly.
What do I ever write down?
Nothing.
Nothing but
stand
in
you
the.
doing the Santa bit so that you can look back.
I don't do any of that.
We
That's
put a
not the
whole
way I
video
roll.
montage together of your funniness.
What?
So are you saying you're only funny by association?
You see, because I don't think I'm funny. I just, like yesterday, Gato wanted me to eat a croqueta.
But even the fact that you call him Gato is funny.
Well, he's like a giant cat.
Yeah.
I would say
We need to
something
get him a
else.
cat costume just for Halloween.
First of all, he loves it. Now he has like MGM, the Gato production, and it goes meow and all that stuff. So he has me eat this croqueta, so he wants me to eat it in slow motion. Did you catch the end of
So
that?
just pop it into your mouth.
He says, eat it in slow motion. So I popped it in my mouth. Meanwhile, my ears exploded. This thing is all over the place, and he's dying laughing with the cameras like this.
Do you know they have a cutout silhouette of your face on the tank?
I know.
Have you seen that?
Oh, he's a bomb. He's a pinup bomber now.
I'm a pinup bomb.
You're a
I'm
pinup
pimping,
bomber.
baby. I'm a
That's
pimp
exactly what it is.
bomber. Not a pinup, a pimp. I'm too old for pinup. I'm a pimp bomber.
So sideways profile pinup of your face.
Because
taped
they
to the
have them,
monitor.
right? And they make them, and then they cut it out, and they put them all over the studio. I'm like, what is wrong with you people?
You know, my brother has a story about that when he was in college. Somebody took a picture of like Paula Deen and put her on a cougar in the hotel management. So it's like Paula Deen on a cougar going, nothing goes with butter but butter. Something like that.
What else? What other videos do we have?
We have this one by, I think.
Yo, guys, 3 ways to get hit with the wooden spoon from Nana. And trust me, you do not want to get hit with the avocado. It is painful. Number 1,
With the what?
do not curse in front of Nana. Number 2, do not wear your shoes in your house. What are you, out of your mind? Respect your Nana. And number 3, always finish the pasta and meatballs. That's just gonna mess you up, guys, and you're gonna get cooked.
Pasta and meatballs.
My mother was known for the wooden spoon. Your mother had the slipper, the chancleta. My mother had the wooden spoon.
Oh, I wish I had
And
that.
it only had red
Right.
sauce on it. And she would just fling it across the kitchen.
She would throw it like a shuriken.
Like a spear.
And she'd say, whoever it hits, it hits. It never hit the right person. Ever. And we're
First
just
of all,
going,
how big is this spoon?
you know the wooden spoons you mix the sauce
Yeah, but
with?
they're not that big.
When
They're tall, but they're nothing. You get hit with that, so my mother had a freaking slipper that was 11.
Everywhere.
Well, depending on the
hurt.
slipper, that's kind of lighter, especially if you're just throwing it. It's not like you're getting
No.
contact with
I'm gonna
it.
tell you, my mother used it like a boomerang. She would throw it through that door and it would come back this way. And it wasn't hers.
I'd rather have that than a belt.
It wasn't
I'll tell you
her
that
slipper.
much.
It was my father's size 11.
Yeah, but a slipper's not like a shoe.
Okay, but
It
here's
is like a shoe and it hurts.
I would wish I had that because my parents didn't like raise me when I was really young, so I was with my aunts and uncles in Jamaica. What they would do, they had this bush, okay, they call it maca bush, and it has thorns on it.
They hit you with that?
They hit you with you would literally hear the snapping of the branches and then you have to spend the time then
Oh my gosh.
taking the spines out of your arm.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's illegal.
No, let me tell
That's
you.
called
That was the best
cutting
way
your
to
own
get me to do
switch.
something. I remember once I didn't want to shower. Me and my cousin, we were just they're like, go take a shower before it gets dark because we had an outdoor shower. And so we were just, goofing around. And then she leaves and then I hear her start screaming. My aunt has been waiting behind the house to catch one of us. And that was her. And I heard her screaming. I just ran to the shower because she was coming around for me. And I was like, I'm in the shower. I'm in the shower.
In your
I'm
house,
done.
I would live in the tub. First of all, do you know who Doug Peterson is?
Doug Peterson? No?
He was a running back for the Minnesota Vikings.
Mhm.
And I think he was Jamaican.
Mhm.
He was one of the best in the game. He was on his way up to breaking all the records.
Mhm.
And he was taken to jail because of what you just described.
Yeah.
And he says, wait a minute, this is the way I was raised.
Yeah.
So there was a legal battle between the NFL and the legal courts as whether or not, because he used to use that system on his son. And he left welts.
Yeah.
Like you did the Thorns?
Yeah, the Thorns were the worst. I would prefer the belt.
He was sentenced to do 10 years. And the NFL then, I mean, he never played again. He played on another team like 3 years later, got suspended and stuff. But what you just described in this country
I know.
is illegal. It's illegal.
My parents, they would count to 10 before doing it. So it became Pavlovian.
Yeah, mine too. They go 1, 2,
Yeah, right?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Apparently, my mom did it so many times that eventually the wooden spoon broke.
No, I never got hit with a spoon.
And I bet your boys don't discipline their kids like that at all.
Nah,
It's a
nah,
different
Oh yeah, I would
generation.
never do that to my kids.
I never did that to my kids.
I would not want to do that to my kids. I got beat as a child, like with anything hot.
I never did that.
Yeah, belts, high heels, my own toys.
Michelle used to do the Gruden technique. You know who Gruden is? He's a coach for the whoever. He's retired now. He used to put the face. So when you had that face, you used to go, uh-oh, boy, I'm in trouble. You ever get the face from mom and dad?
Yeah.
The worst
Michelle
one is
used
the
to do that.
disappointment.
You don't want to see my dad. There's no face with my dad. It's immediate explosion, nuclear.
It squeezes into one giant lemon.
Don't I do that to you?
You're like the face. There'll be something going on, and I'm listening to somebody going like this, and I look over, and she's there. She's like,
He's like, what's with the face? I'm like, what face?
I said, what's it with the face? With the foot and the turning of the wheel? And what the hell is that?
People are just nuts.
It reminds me of my grandmother would always say, fix your face. And I'm just here like,
what's wrong with my
and
face?
exactly, what's wrong with my face? She's like, why are you frowning? I'm like, I'm not frowning. I'm perfectly content. I'm sitting here watching My Little Pony. I'm happy as a clam. But she's like, fix your face. So I would always, whenever she's around, I just always just like.
Do you know Nina
No.
in here? Have you met Nina? You met
think
Nina.
So,
You
was
know
she
Nina?
new from A?
Not
FAU?
sure.
She's one of the new ones, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So she says to me, because we got to go, she says to me the other day, why are you staring at me?
Oh, jeez.
And I says, I'm not staring at you. I was actually looking at a painting above. And she says, you are sucking the soul out of me. She said that, right?
Yeah, she said she
And
felt like you were sucking her soul.
There was a room full of people. So I look at her and says, you talking to me? And she says, yes. And she has the face thing going on. Like there are eyebrows going east to west. Lips are going north and south. I'm like, my goodness gracious.
He's sucking souls. Anyway.
Sucking souls.
Sucking souls.
Soul
All right.
sucker.
Give me a toothpick afterwards.
You ready to wrap this
Yep.
up?
Yeah. Sucking souls. What is sucking souls? Ah, never mind.
Tune in today to Below Your Health is Calling at 11 o'clock with guest host Pamela Chanel David, the
San
creator of the
Francisco.
Reinvented Life
That's
Network.
right.
She is the guest host for Sue Kostick today at 11 o'clock. You can check that out on Amp Media Productions as well as the Reinvented Life Network. It's how to answer the call when your health is calling.
And we usually don't. We send it to voicemail.
We usually don't, and that's where we get into trouble.
That's
But
what I
Elmo.
joke. Boy, I'm telling you, I'm going to start racking it up there now.
Mr. Senior Florida, here he comes.
Oh,
All right,
Lord.
have a great morning,
No,
everyone.
no,
Stay
no.
safe. We'll see you later.
And don't be late.